Hello everybody, it's EI here, and playing the Stanley Parable, as you'll see. I like the little computer thing, and it shows my little mouse going through the computer and through the computer and through the computer and through the computer. But less of that, let's just get straight to the game. So I've seen a bit of gameplay of this, it looks really good. I've played a bit of it last night, from about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So yeah, I did quite a bit in that. But I just wanted to get a bit of a feel for the game. So yeah, this is like one of the only games that I've actually played before I've recorded. So yeah, first of all, I'm going to do all the paths that he tells me to do. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to be really, really good. Because I like that ending, I guess. There is a better ending. But I have a favourite ending. But I'm just going to wait for the videos to unfold for that. God, this loading screen takes a while sometimes. Like, last night it ended up crashing on me, the loading screen. I don't know why. So then I had to just close it down and start it up again. And then I got an achievement for closing it down and starting it up again. So, wasn't too bummed about that. Come on, load. Okay, there we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Anal.
He'd been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm playing. Okay. I think that I noticed about 1:30 last night. The time in this, I think it actually moves, you know? Because look, the second hand's moving. And I think it actually moves as you go through the game, because watch. You'll see some clocks as we go through.
What could it mean? Okay. Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
As I said before, I will do everything that he says. I'll be a good little boy for this. As I say, I hate Mondays. Nice, real mature. Nice leaf. Okay, so I'll do stuff that he says. I'll be nice. I'll be good too.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so it sounds pretty self-explanatory. Wait, what's over there? It's another corridor. Okay, let's just go through here. Scary already. Even though it's not a really scary game. It's not even a scary game, really. It's not.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'm just going to look at all these whiteboards. I mean, I can see a few couple of laughy things on them. How to solve a dispute with a co-worker. I was reading that. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header, and throw some bevel on all the text. How dare you? I'm reading. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. You. Yes, you. Okay. I was about to call one of them Stanley, then I was that's my name! Anyway. I'm just going to look at these, read a couple, and then, like... Okay, you can pause it if you want to read them all. What's this? No more bins, trash cans. Okay, never mind. So yeah, let's go around here. Hello, broom closet. Okay, let's do what he says.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, walking upstairs. We're walking upstairs. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once stunned to discover not
What?
an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
totally.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer luck.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, guess I'm going down here. No, wait, I forgot my luggage. Never mind, I'll just have to live without it. Oh, great, another loading screen. These loading screens didn't take as long after I'd loaded the game and closed it down. But still, like, you know, you'd expect them to have an easier, more smooth-going loading screen. So yeah, I kind of hate loading screens in videos because it means that you have to listen to the commentary, and the commentary isn't always that good. Luckily I can complain about my commentating.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
Emotion!
More free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Well, I guess we're gonna solve it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay then, I'm gonna go through. And he's not telling me anything, so I'm guessing I'm just left to my own devices here. This is a button, isn't it? Yep, button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Horrible.
Did he have the strength to find out?
What is down there? Nothing. It seems like nothing. Oh well.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Okay, I'm 427. Oh no, is this me?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Yeah.
Stanley's co-workers.
The
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I'm one of these guys. I'm over here somewhere. I think this is me. Over there. Yep. Where is it now? 427. 427. 427. I think it's over there, I think. One sec. I need to press this button. Oh, here it is. 427. There we go.
It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No, I want to get out. I forgot my other luggage.
He couldn't accept it.
I can't accept it.
Life in someone else's control.
Someone else's control? Never.
It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. I mean, no. Possibly.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Never.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I could keep them on, but I said I was going to do everything that he said. Decisions, decisions, choices. This game is all about choices. Off. Okay then. That was interesting. Yeah. So, is there anything around here? Are we gonna see anything again?
Blackness. and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
I don't care.
Where had his co-workers gone?
That is a good question.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Hooray!
Nor would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
See, I like this ending.
Perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Parts of this narrator's voice, like when the door was just before it was opening, it kind of reminds me of the guy narrating Narnia. Don't ask me why. It just does. It does.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
Liberation.
The immense possibility of the new path before
Possibilities.
him. This
Paths.
was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
I know, because I did what you said.
Stanley was happy.
See, that ending was nice, don't you think? And now the game shall reset, and it won't even give you the intro, it'll just literally reset and you'll be back in Stanley's office. So, I liked that ending. I did. Now I'm going to do everything the opposite, because I'm mean, basically. Is it the time? That's the time. I wonder if I can turn my computer off. No, I can't. Oh well. Wait, what? This isn't the same place. Is it? Oh right, it starts me from here. I don't remember it doing that last time.
A set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, opposite. I'm not stupid.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I
and
know.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, why not? Well,
Yes, truly
I've seen that
a
picture
room
before.
worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
coffee not.
Stanley
Hey, coffee.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking the coffee in. Yeah, coffee party. Ooh, awake. Okay, so here's the coffee, and that's all I care about.
Yes.
Okay,
really,
let's go.
But eager to get
What?
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, sounds doable. Not. Let's go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yeah, it is.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I know, and you try to be good to me,
Someone
but
you've
I'm
been
just a bit of a
neglecting,
douche.
Stanley.
And now you're lying to me.
Someone you've forgotten about.
No, she's...
Please, stop trying
Whoa,
to make
whoa.
every decision by yourself. Really?
Screw you.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No, you don't.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me
No.
a chance.
No.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, this time I'm gonna do it just because he put me back. No, that was just mean and heartless.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Screw you, Red
Stanley
Door.
walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Nice.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Well, I like it better than yours.
Exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yep.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
It's beautiful.
I think I put a lot of time into that. Because
Nah.
I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What
Boobs,
did you
I mean...
want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I don't like skill trees.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You know, no, I'm not going to go through there. I don't care. Oh, and it brings me to the same place. I know because I've played the story before, but
now,
still.
Tell me about your experience with this new version.
I'm here
Would
again.
you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
In fact, I'm gonna vote at 3. In fact, no, I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna vote at 1.
1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, okay then. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. 9,172... wait. No, it's 917,030 doors opened. Oh, don't do that. Do you know that 21% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of the players chose the blue door. 98.9% of the players... Oh, Stanley, I'm last. I'm 9,328th. Great. At least I'm not 9,329th. Yippee-dippee-doo.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'd say 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Nah.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh, yay.
The baby crawls left towards danger.
It's not even real fire.
To move him back to
I'm not burning. I'm not even getting hot.
the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm gonna save it once. I've got a headset on, so this is really bad. No, shut up. I've got a headset on, so this is really bad. I'm just gonna let it burn. It's not even real fire. Look. I can't do it. No, shut up. Shut up. Don't call me heartless. I burn, okay then. Just, see if I care.
Heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
They're both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do.
I mean, I'm only joking. I have a baby nephew. He's great.
I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
I mean,
I'm out. I'm done.
Thank God.
It's over. Thank you for playing.
You're
Your
welcome.
input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Minecraft.
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Yes.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Good.
But is it enough?
Yeah.
Tell me that, Stanley.
Yeah, it's
Will
amazing.
it ever be enough?
Because I've recently
I'll
got
say
PC
this,
Minecraft,
I'm
and
done
I've got
making
Xbox
things
360, so...
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay. Oh, you're building out of dirt, eh?
This will go here.
You're a noob!
Here. And then...
I should ask this guy to join my channel. He's building a mud house on Minecraft. He's a noob. Newbie gamer.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes.
Oh.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience.
Yeah, I really want to see that.
And make yourself comfortable.
I really want to see this, like, big, massive house.
Isn't it perfect?
It's amazing.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Okay.
Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Okay. Sounds good enough for me. Yeah, maybe if I fall. Oh wait, maybe if I fall. There we go.
Oh my! It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No, I don't have any torches.
Oh no! This is far more open-ended than I had in mind.
Good.
I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Okie dokie.
Diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Okay then. Well, I really like Minecraft. I've just bought it for PC, and I've already bought it for Xbox, which is great. Although I can't record my Xbox, but I can record my PC. And if you look at my channel, I have a survival games game of Minecraft. That's just one of my Minecraft videos. I'm going to be making more.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
I've just bought this game.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
Kill me.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be?
It's Portal.
I can't figure it
Portal.
out. Okay, now I'm
Portal.
curious.
I've just bought Portal 1 and 2. This is great.
What the hell
This is great. I've just bought Portal 1 and 2. Yay! Whoopee. Yeah.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I know what to do. I know that you just need to put that on there
Yes.
and walk through, but I wanna like throw it into the thing so it gets stuck. No, that didn't work. That didn't work either. I'm just gonna put it on there because this will be boring. Let's go.
No, actually.
No.
You know what? I think that's plenty.
I want to play
really
this
don't
game.
care much to see you
I don't care. Whoa. Whoa. And I'm not even hurt. Yay. This is the Stanley Parable. This is the office, isn't it? I recognise these chairs. And that picture. It's that picture again, seriously. How many times do they have that in there? Yo, there's an arrow going in here. So I'm gonna go this way. Whoa. Okay, I fell off the edge of the map again. Honestly. Okay. Open door. I don't actually know where to go here, but oh well. Wait, what's that? Just another open door? I believe so. Okay, this room's pointless. Where am I meant to go? Okie dokie, this is kind of weird. Okay, please tell me you're going to say something soon. Okay, there's a light over there, so I'm going to go to that. Oh, it falls upon me at this time to provide commentary, and I really am not good at that. The best thing I can do for commentary is explain how bad I am at commentary. That is my idea of commentary, for some reason. Am I right? Is this the right way? Do something, load, silly game. It had a light over here, I thought it was meant to go in here. Oh, so now it comes on. For some reason. Maybe it was on a
I wonder
silent.
what he found.
Cake.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
Yep,
Down in wherever he is right now.
your old
I wonder if he's
Stanley
happy with his
place.
choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand
learned.
soon what I was trying to tell him.
I've
He
learned.
needs me.
I need you.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's
Confusion.
who I am.
That's what
That
you
is
are.
what I mean to this world.
Meaning.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no
You'll be
other
back.
way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Good. Okay, so I think that was the ending. I'm pretty sure it is. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to restart. So, loading. Yep, here we go. See, and now for some reason we're back in the office instead of being at those two doors, which I don't get, really. Okay, well, thank you.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
Wait.
He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
This is different. The story is different. Clock. As I told you before, I keep looking at the clock's times and things.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is different. I don't know.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I don't care.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Okay, I'm going to go down this time. I don't know why.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Shut up. Okay, I'm playing this just because I thought it was different. I guess it isn't. So
But
I'll just do this one more ending.
do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His
Been here
boss
before.
would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I have invisible
And
pants
for
and
that
there's pressure
matter,
plates.
These rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
I agree
Were
with
they
that, that's
simply
weird.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Cake.
I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
That drink's expensive.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my god.
Then he
I'm tall.
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field.
Magical.
And it too appeared it was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Cake.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Dun dun dun
Now the
dun.
voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Shock, horror.
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He
Yeah.
would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Okay.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
I wonder why Stanley doesn't
I'm
talk.
through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Yep. But I don't get, maybe this big narrator guy, maybe this is just Stanley's inner thoughts. Maybe that's why he always narrates him talking.
Please, someone wake me up.
See?
My name is Stanley.
He's doing talking for Stanley.
I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Kinda freaky.
And everything went black.
Thank God.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
It's the same thing gonna happen to
Mariella woke
her.
up on a day like any other.
Just like
She
we're all.
rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
This happens for
But
all
on
of
this
us, I'm
particular
sure of
day,
it.
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming
Stanley.
to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Maybe he's just
Then she
everyone's inner
remembered the meeting
thoughts.
she had scheduled for that day.
Whoa.
Very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Should we
and
tell
by
her that
extension, the rest of her
everyone
life.
in her office just
She had
disappeared?
no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, that was the Stanley Parable. I may do a few more parts to this, but I should probably leave it for now. I've done quite a while of this, so thank you for watching everybody, and goodbye.